In the decades following World War II, America experienced a housing boom. Suburbs were born. New neighborhoods rose from empty fields. But not everyone was invited. In fact, many of those neighborhoods were built with one unspoken rule: keep black families out. It wasn't just a cultural bias, it was built into the system. Banks refused loans to black applicants through a process called redlining. Entire areas were marked in red on city maps to indicate high risk, which usually meant black residents lived there. If you were black, you could be denied a mortgage simply because of your zip code, even if you had a good job and money for a down payment. Real estate agents participated too. They refused to show homes to black families in white areas. Some neighborhoods had restrictive covenants written into property deeds that said homes could only be sold to white buyers. These weren't ancient laws. They were enforced through the 1950s and 1960s. Now here's the part many people overlook. The people pushing these policies were often churchgoers. Many of these neighborhoods were filled with white Christian families. They went to church every Sunday. They tithed. They prayed. But when a black family moved in, many protested. Property values would drop, they claimed. Crime would rise, they feared. So they fought to keep their neighborhoods clean while claiming to follow the Savior who welcomed the outcast. In one instance, a black pastor moved into a white neighborhood in Illinois. Local residents, many of them from local churches, organized a petition to have him removed. His family received threats, and yet they never retaliated. They simply kept loving their neighbors and praying for those who hated them. This wasn't just one story. It was a nationwide pattern. Romans 13:10 says, "Love does no wrong to a neighbor. Therefore love is the fulfilling of the law." But instead of love, many American Christians chose fear. Instead of welcoming, they chose walls. And instead of justice, they chose comfort. Can we call a nation Christian when its churches help draw the lines of segregation? When the people who claim to follow Jesus locked others out based on race? A nation's laws reveal its values, but so do its neighborhoods and the silent approval of its churches.